high school's lied to you. It makes you believe you're ready for the real world, but you're not. And as a high school English teacher of 17 years, I've seen it all and I've seen all the policies. So I'll be able to tell you why high school's lied. Every policy these days is designed to make you feel safe and comfortable. You can fail every test, not hand in assignments, and still pass the class. Just take credit recovery. You can
Woohoo!
skip 50 plus classes, hand in all the work, get the credit. You
Yes.
can constantly say it's not my fault, and the system just nods along and agrees. Sure, don't get me wrong, it's great now, but this fake kindness, this fake safety, it's actually making you weaker, more anxious, and less ready for life after graduation. Because when you leave the walls of your safe and caring school, none of that works anymore. No credit recovery, no constant skipping, no world bending the knee to your every comfort. Today, I'll show you 3 ways high school is setting you up to fail and how to flip them into habits that actually make you stronger. And trust my experience, the third one, most dangerous. Let's start with the first problem, the victim mindset. You've seen it. Don't hand in an assignment. Teacher says it's not your fault. Maybe you had too much going on. Bombed a test. Must have been stress. There's always a reason your poor grades are never on you. Sounds nice, right? But here's the problem. This attitude trains you to be powerless, that life just happens to you. And when you believe you're powerless, you stop trying. But in the real world, nobody's coming to rescue you. If you don't show up to work, you get fired and don't get paid. If you ignore your health, you get sick. If you procrastinate on bills, you get hit with fees and fines. But the good news is responsibility isn't a punishment. It's power. Because the moment you take ownership, you stop waiting for excuses and you start finding real solutions. You want higher marks? Then stop playing the victim. Stop blaming the teacher and start owning your study habits. Want less stress? Stop blaming the system and start controlling what you can, because that's how you win in school and life. So, quick question, which one are you right now? And be honest. Student A, it's never your fault, or student B who takes ownership? Drop it in the comments below. And if you're feeling like student A, don't worry, that's okay, because the moment you switch, everything changes. The second lie schools give you is the safety net trap. Didn't feel like trying this semester? Don't worry. Credit boosting will literally boost your grade after the course is done. Failed the test? Don't worry, you'll get another shot. But in the real world, there's no retake for showing up late to a job interview, no extra credit for skipping work, no redo button that you can press when you miss an opportunity. And here's the real danger. High school teaches you that minimum effort can still get the reward, but outside, minimum effort means no results. Think about it like this. Student A coasts through school, relying on second, third, fourth chances. Student B treats every assignment like it matters. No safety nets. Although they might fail at times, who do you think survives better in the real world? And let me ask you this. If you didn't have credit recovery or extensions or do-overs, how much harder would you try? Imagine you Eminem'd it with only one shot. That's how life works. And honestly, that little bit of pressure makes you stronger. Pressure isn't the enemy. Pressure is what makes you sharp, what forces you to grow. You don't need fewer challenges. You need the right kind of challenges. The safety net, it feels great now, but it traps you very painfully later on. Now, before I break this last point down, think about when was the last time school really challenged you, like actually pushed you to the point that it made you feel uncomfortable. And if it did, you probably grew from that. And if you can't remember one situation like that, that's a bit of a problem. And now we get to the third and most dangerous way school lies to you. I call this problem the comfort illusion. Don't want to present in front of the class? No problem. You have test anxiety? Woohoo, double time. Hate headlines? Here, you get an extension. You get an extension. School bends reality around you, but the real world doesn't. And here's the messed up part to me. This fake kindness actually makes things worse because when the real world hits you with pressure, with deadlines, and expectations that won't bend, you won't know how to handle it. And to me, that's why I believe anxiety, stress, and mental health problems are skyrocketing with your generation. Not because you're weak, but because the system coddles you and you're not ready for reality. Comfort doesn't make you stronger, challenge does. Growth comes from pressure, not protection. Now, here's the bigger problem: schools aren't doing this because they hate you, they think they're protecting you. But protection isn't preparation. By lowering the bar, they don't make life easier. They make life harder because one day you're going to leave the comfortable walls of school and realize that life doesn't care about extensions, excuses, or expectations. And when that happens, the gap between what school taught you and what life demands of you feels like a metaphorical punch in the face. You're not broken, the setup is broken. So, what do? You have to flip the script. Stop blaming and start owning. Take responsibility, even if it feels unfair. Two, stop relying on safety nets. Hold yourself accountable like this is your only shot and there's no backup plan. And three, stop chasing comfort. Start embracing challenge because that's where the growth actually happens. So here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, that's it. Act like there are no safety nets and no other opportunities. No excuses, no do-overs, just one shot. Test yourself and you'll be amazed with how much you can actually handle. High school is lying to you, but you don't have to keep lying to yourself. You can start training for the real world right now by holding yourself to a higher standard even when no one around you does. It's not your fault that you were raised in the system, but it is your responsibility to break out of it. So if you're looking for more tips for dominating high school English after you've taken responsibility, please consider subscribing to the channel and click on this random video from YouTube that they think you'll enjoy. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.